Jigger adalah sejenis kutu yang tinggal di kaki dan tangan manusia. Penyakit ini sangat lazim ditemui di Afrika. Kutu ini sangat kecil, bahkan sulit dibedakan dengan butiran pasir. Setelah kaki manusia menginjak jigger, petaka itu pun datang. Serangga ini dapat bergerak masuk ke dalam kulit kaki manusia. Serangga ini bisa mengubur kepala mereka ke dalam daging dan membiarkan perutnya terbuka. Setelah sekitar 2 minggu, perut menjadi membesar dengan telur. Jika serangga ini sudah hidup di dalam kaki manusia, hasilnya cukup menyakitkan jika tidak diobati. Serangga yang sudah berkembang biak di dalam kaki, bisa infeksi di kaki, menyebabkan amputasi anggota badan, dan yang paling buruk adalah kematian. Bagi kalian yang ingin liburan di kawasan Afrika, untuk pencegahan selalulah pakai alas kaki, biar tidak terinfeksi penyakit ini.
Oh, those paramount. Oh, alikuwa anaitwa Rudolph.
This one must just be around here.
Oh. Okay.
Nipatie sweetie.
And who discovered that this type of razors zinatoa haraka haraka? I'm surprised.
Ni kujaribu na vipini, unaona damu inatoka.
Vipini.
Unajaribu na sindano, unadunga. Unasema, na nikijaribu hii ya scalpel. Yeah, na tukijaribu scalpel tumeona manurses wanatumia. Kama tunaweza kata hii kitu. Sasa tukajaribu tukaona inafanya. Alafu tukaona sasa tena kuna uchungu na damu. Na tukipata kitu ambacho kinaweza kurudisha chini hii makali. Yeah. Alafu mzungu mwingine akatuambia kuna kitu hapa ni ban gel. Hii unajua gel hii sio ya hivi tu, ni ya ban. Mtu akisha niniwa na na tukaona ina work.
This one that you are applying here kuuliza whatever mauchungu.
Ya mauchungu. Hiyo ni ya ban.
Okay.
Tukaona ina work. Sasa wacha ndio tuingie kwa wadudu kuwasasaka.
Mwenyewe mna proper.
Nakwambia tumetoa wadudu.
Ingekuwa ati ni pesa hiyo, ukitoa moja ni pesa.
Tungekuwa na helikopta imesimama hapa kwa uwanja.
Kwa hiyo mama wenyewe wangekuja kwa demand. Mbona umetoa mtoto wangu pesa hii yote? Sometimes unashangaa with them.
Yeah.
And like we're 8, unajua hiyo age ndio anataka kajifikie hii adole, kata ameachiliwa tu shua.
Sasa ina affect self esteem hata ya mtoto.
The self esteem.
Hello.
Hamguu hazuri lakini.
Yes. Hello? Vula ye. Oinona natibya lusi msendo kone namba tawe. Oh. Omukokari tawe sendi ne chiha bicho mwami. Ese khuli khobza. Tawe no ndi mu field yabo ndi khopela mukokoko. Yeah.
Well.
So there's a difference between racism and prejudice. Prejudice is just misinformation that makes you develop a given stance that is wrong towards something. But when it comes to Africa, it's not necessarily about people hating others who don't look like them, which is the underpinning principle in racism. Racist people hate people. They don't like people who look different from them. I don't know how racists love animals, because they claim to love animals, and animals really look different from them. I don't know, but the underlying factor in racism is being different from me and therefore detestable. People who are racists will hate somebody who is from another race, no matter how beautiful they are. And people who are racist will not necessarily be good looking themselves. I have met some of the ugliest people being racists. They have no comeliness, quite ugly, and yet they think others are detestable. So the underpinning factor in racism is different. They are different from me, therefore I don't approve of them. They are different from me, therefore they think their thinking is lower than mine. And that is what makes people go on and on with that nonsense. The fallacy of believing that you're better than others. But prejudice has to do with the information that we are fed with. And some of the very prejudiced people with a lot of prejudice, are these people with the so-called strong parents. We have got parents who are very strong and who impose their opinions on their children. They really don't let a child to grow in the fear of the Lord. They always feed them with things about others. Unsolicited advice. A parent will just call her children and sit them down and start telling them bad things about a certain person, maybe her mother-in-law, so that this woman is poisoning the children about their grandparents. There are things that we can tell children, but not everything, especially if the information will not help them by protection or maybe an education that you feel they are at age to hear, then you're just destroying them. I remember there was somebody who hated my parents, and I knew about it, and I hated them with passion. And I grew up, and even now I struggle. I really struggle to accept them, because I was given information that I shouldn't have been given. I knew things I shouldn't have known as a child. So I talk through experience. And I really have nothing against them, but I just don't find the connection. And I'm uncomfortable. They're wonderful people, really. And the past is gone and now things are new. But because I got some information that was not right as a child, my mind was polluted about these people. And of course, you always will try to ask that God will help you to overcome that. But it's hard. The trust cannot be 100%. You'll still remember what was done to your parents, and you'll have a disdain. Somehow you will have some form of contempt in your heart about it. How I wish I didn't even know. So we must be very, very careful about what we feed our children. Some people will be very careful about television and protect children from content that is not appropriate, pornographic material and stuff. But they are the same people who will feed their children with bad information about their neighbor. Or they will be making fun of people of color, calling them the N-word, swearing in front of children. One prominent politician, referring to her grandmama, spoke about how she felt about people of color. And this politician was a man of color. And his admission was met with different reactions from society. But I really understood him. He wasn't being disrespectful to her. He was just expressing his frustration. Because now growing up and looking at your own grandmother, talking bad about people who look like you, and looking at her again and you don't look like her, it creates that contrast. And it's unnecessary to take children through that. It's not necessary to do it. You don't have to. Because ultimately it seems as though you dislike them. Your consciousness, your sensitivity, your obsession with the color of skin will drive a wedge in the spirit that may never heal. So I'm really, I've been thinking so hard about what is going on in the world. And the world is not getting any soberer. It's instead getting more drunk, as people who shouldn't even occupy office get elected into political office. And therefore the world begins to rely on those people to offer direction, because they were deficient from beginning. What do we get out of them?
Siapa? Yohane kana soma nani abasonyi bamanya tayo. Babisambira rumba.
No kora cha sonya umeka kwa na mbuta.
Mtimu sana. Nani? Kama ya he ni kaza au lobu lumbire nje ya he kama. Nga hoiko mu kudituma ito.
Kato kuna kusema.
Bumkono. Kuna